Good morning. It is Let It Go and Let It Grow, and this is April the 2nd, 2026. So the Let It Go card of the day is the Emperor, which is control, structure, and authority and discipline. It is an Aries card, and we are releasing the rigid control and the need to dominate outcomes. So this is once again asking you to attempt to go with the flow without trying to bully or ram your way through things, so to speak, if we're dealing with Aries. Trying not to ram your way through, you're looking at things with a flow state. Let go of my way or no way thinking. Once again, this is about bullying. This is about letting that part of your core, your being, relax and let go. This is about coming into situations softer and with more of a compassionate outlook rather than having to plow right in and make things go your way. Once again, about coming into the state of flow. Drop excessive structure that blocks your flow. So once again, remove those blockages. I just saw, when you picture a river and big stones being laid out and how it redirects the way the river goes, remove one of the stones or two of the stones to make way for that fluid motion. That rock indicates that stubbornness, that rigidness, that wanting to get things done the way that you want them done. Remove the rock or two and just let things flow the way they need to naturally without bullying through things. Stop leading from a state of pressure. Instead, be there with a state of presence. So not everything has to get done immediately. Not everything is urgent. So this is to know when those things can become through a more gentle manner and be present with your thoughts rather than having the thoughts and then leading with that anxiety and aggression. Just relax, let your shoulders down, let your jaw loose, take a deep breath, and come from a place of presence and softness today. And allow flexibility within that power. You can be extremely powerful, but you can also be flexible in how you think, the way you present yourself, pivoting, getting new information, being able to make decisions and learn from that, and being able to move forward without rigidity and without brute force. So for the fire signs today, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, leadership is natural, but true power evolves when it controls and softens into trust and adaptability. So that's also a big thing, knowing when you can adapt and change directions and pivot softly rather without force. So that's the Let It Go card today. And we are coming into the Let It Grow card, which is the World. So this is about completion, expansion, wholeness, and integration. It is a Saturn and all zodiac fixed signs, so Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So grow into completion and integration. So this is telling you once the hard work is done, once you have completed a cycle, you need to take that time and that step back a bit to integrate what has happened. We talk about integration a lot in psychedelic medicine, and that is when you do the work. If you don't integrate those experiences, you end up going back into other patterns, old patterns. So this is about taking that work that you've done, sitting with it, and letting it become a part of who you are. So let that cycle end with intelligence. Let that cycle end with awareness. Step into the next level of your life, knowing that you have done that work and it is a complete cycle and there are things to go on to. So it is 21, the World is, so it's the last card of the major arcana. You have gone through the journey of the Fool, and this is the completion and asking you to take all of that energy today and integrate it in for yourself. Celebrate how far you have come. A complete circle can be something that you started yesterday and end today, but a complete journey can take months, years, decades to do. So once you feel and know internally that you are at a completion state, enjoy that and really spend some time with that. Celebrate, see some reverence in it. You've come a long way. You've accomplished a lot. You're not who you were when you started the journey, and just take some time for yourself today to allow that. Allow expansion beyond the old limitations. When we complete a cycle, when we complete something, there's always growth that happens. You're not the same person you were last week. You're not even the same person you were yesterday. So know that you change, and really take the time to enjoy these changes and see how far you've come, and also honor where you've been before your path was completed. It is a journey. So really, really enjoy and step into that integrative light, and know that as the world is complete, as the cycle is complete, and you move forward in a new direction, but you move forward as a new person as well. And embrace wholeness. Nothing is missing and nothing is lacking. So you might sometimes feel lack, feel that you might be incomplete, but if it is a cycle that has hit completion, it's done. Everything that you needed out of that experience, everything you needed out of that journey has happened for you. Be aware and be, sort of in a sense of regard for that, and celebration and completion, knowing that nothing is missing from you. You have all the pieces you need right now. They might take a little bit of time with integration to come together, but you have all the pieces you need. You're not lacking anything. So zodiac note, the world carries the energy of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So it's grounded, powerful, transformative, and visionary. The full cycle of energy. And you can see the flower of life there, the creation, source light coming down. She has white on with colors, so to me that's spirit touched in all bases and all colors, and just beautiful imagery to let us know that we all are that tapestry of sacred geometry in life. So the message of the day: release the firm control of things and grow into that completion. You are not building anymore. You're stepping into what you've already created. So the questions of the day: where are you holding too tightly to control? What are you trying to control? What are you trying to ram through? And this is asking you to take note of that. And where are you being asked to step into your states of completion? What is a finished journey for you? What is something that you feel that you can finally say, yes, this is complete. This is exactly what it needed to be and where it needed to go. So that is the message of today. And I am using the Mary Magdalene cards today, and we will see what that has to say. I love this deck so much. I'm so glad I got it. It's a deck I've looked at for a few years or a year or so, and was like, do I want it? Don't I want it? And I'm glad I made the decision to get it. I absolutely adore it. Just had a big crow fly by the window with twigs in his mouth, going to build their nest. Love this time of year. Might not feel like seasons are changing, but the animals and the plants know. So, the Anointed, I rise only with more soul. So this is telling you that as you let go of that rigidity of the Emperor and come into the completion of the world today, that you rise as a new being, as a new soul, on a new path. As you get knocked down by certain things in life, you rise and rise again. I see that almost as an urn as well, which speaks to me in this card as a sense of rebirth as well. So as we're just coming out of the season of death and decay, coming into rebirth, and everything rebuilds itself and rebirths itself with a new spirit, new soul. And this is asking you to take note and realize that all cycles come with a death, birth, and renewal cycle, and that you can rise with that, not only with new information and new knowledge, but you can also rise with a new purpose and a new direction, new spirit, and new soul. So that is how I see today. I hope you have a glorificus day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.